student. I am your computer teacher for class 9. Now we share the instruction. Some instruction: don't raise hand during the lecture. Ask question at the end of the lecture in chat box. Use hand free if you any using mobile and headphone for the computer use. Read your ID and password properly with your name and class. Take care of time for attending the class. Home task should be done in your fair copy of the subject. If there is any disconnectivity during the lecture, try to join again with 5 to 10 minutes. Don't turn on your video during the lecture. Now, today our topic is computer generation. What is a generation? The gap between the birth of parents and the birth of their children is called generation. The gap between the birth of the parents and the birth of their children is called generation. Human generation is measured by the gap of age, but the computer generation is measured by the development of the technology in different areas. Okay, types of generation. There are five types of generation: first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and fifth generation. Duration of first generation is 1940 to 1956. Duration of first generation is 1940 to 1956. And the major invention of this generation is vacuum tube. The major invention of this generation is vacuum tube. Second generation. Duration of second generation is 1956 to 1963. The major invention of this generation is transistor. Third generation. Third generation 1964 to 1971. Third generation duration of 1964 to 1971. The major invention of this generation are IC. IC abbreviation of integrated circuit. IC abbreviation of integrated circuit. Now fourth generation. Duration of fourth generation is 1971 to present. 1971 to present. And the major invention of this generation is microprocessor. The major invention of this generation is microprocessor. Fifth generation. Fifth generation duration of this generation, present and beyond. The major invention of this generation is artificial intelligence. This is the artificial intelligence. Okay. Now we have started the first generation. Duration of first generation is 1940 to 1956. This generation used vacuum tube as an internal component. This generation used vacuum tube as an internal component. What is a vacuum tube? It was an electronic device which was used to control the flow of current in a circuit. These vacuum tubes were big in size and produce much heat, generate much heat, and work slowly. The size of these computers are very huge. The size of these computers are very huge. They were called mainframe computers. They were called mainframe computers. They were very low speed computers. They were very low speed computers. Input was based on the punch card and paper tape. Input was based on the punch card and paper tape. What is the punch card? Punch card and the punch paper tape were used to store data, program, and information or result of a computation. Punch card and punch paper tape were used to store data, program, and information or result of a computation. Output was printed on a paper. Output was printed on a paper. Main memory is magnetic drum. Main memory is magnetic drum. What is magnetic drum? An early highly speed direct access storage device that used a magnetic coated cylinders. An early high speed direct access store devices that used a magnetic coated cylinder. Machine language was used to form operation. Machine language was used to form operation. What is machine language? All the instruction or a program provide the computer in series of the binary code called machine language. All the instruction or program provide to the computer in series of the binary code called the machine language. Binary code is 0 and 1. Now, example of this generation was unique abbreviation of universal automatic computer, unique universal automatic computer, and ENIAC electronic numerical integrated and calculator, ENIAC electronic numerical integrator and calculator, EDVAC electronic discrete variable automatic computer. Now, second generation. Duration of second generation is 1956 to 1963. This generation used transistor as an internal computer component. This generation used transistor as an internal computer components. What is a transistor? The major invention of second generation was transistor, which was used to in place of the vacuum tube. These transistors were very small in size than the vacuum tube and generated less heat. By using these transistors, the size of the computer was reduced and the efficiency was increased. The size of these generation are smaller than first generation. The size of these generation are smaller than first generation. They were 10 times faster than first generation. They were 10 times faster than first generation. They were 10 times faster than first generation. Input was based on the punch card. Input was based on a punch card and a paper tape. What is a punch card? Input was based on punch card and paper tape. This is a output bar printed on a paper. Main memory is magnetic core, tape, magnetic tape, magnetic disk. Magnetic core. A magnetic core is a piece of the magnetic material. Magnetic tape. Magnetic tape were used to store data, program, and results. Magnetic tape were used to store data, program, and result. Magnetic disks. Magnetic disks are the foundation of the external memory on the virtually all the computer system. Magnetic disks are the foundation of the external memory on the virtually all the computer system. Assembly language was used to form operation. Assembly language was used to form operation. Assembly. What is assembly language? Assembly language is also called a low-level language. Low-level language was developed to overcome to the difficulties in writing the machine language programs. Low-level languages need the translator program which convert the low-level instruction into the binary or machine code to perform a task. Example of second generation is PDP-8. Example of second generation of PDP-8. PDP is an abbreviation of portable digital virtual disk player. Portable DVD player. DVD abbreviation of digital virtual disk. Portable digital virtual disk. Clear. IBM abbreviation of International Business Machine. IBM abbreviation of International Business Machine. 1401. CDC 1604. CDC abbreviation of Control Data Corporations. Generation of computer. Usage on third generation computer is 1964 to 1971. This generation used IC abbreviation of integrated circuit as an internal computer component. This generation used IC integrated circuit as an internal computer component. The size of this generation are much smaller than second generation. The size of these generation are much smaller than second generation. They were 100 times faster than second generation. They were 100 times faster than second generation. Input was based on the keyboard and output was based on a monitor. Input was based on the keyboard and output was based on a monitor. Output was printed on a paper. Main memory was increased in the form of PROM and DROM. PROM, programmable read-only memory. PROM, abbreviation of programmable read-only memory. DRAM, dynamic random access memory. DRAM, dynamic random access memory. High-level programming language. High-level programming language were used. High-level programming language for use. High-level languages are very easy to learn, understand, and write. High-level languages also need translator program, which convert the high-level instruction into the binary or machine code for performing a task. Example of these generation are IBM abbreviation of International Business Machine 370. PDP, Portable DVD Player. Portable DVD abbreviation of Digital Virtual Disk Player. Okay. Double one. Fourth generation language. Duration for generation language 1971. Fourth generation language 1971. This generation used microprocessor, LSI abbreviation or large scale integration. LSI abbreviation of large scale integration. VLSI, very large scale integration. Very large scale integration as an internal computer component. This generation used microprocessor, LSI, VLSI as an internal computer components. LSI abbreviation of large scale integration, VLSI very large scale integration. Okay, what is a microprocessor? A microprocessor is an electronic component. What is a microprocessor? A microprocessor is an electronic component that is used by a computer to do its work. It is a central processing unit on a single integrated circuit chip containing millions of very small components, including transistors, resistors that work together. The size of this generation of computer are smaller than first generation. The size of this generation of computer are smaller than first generation. They were 10 times faster than third generation. They were 10 times faster than third generation. The main memory was the increase as a EPROM. The main memory was the increase as a EPROM. Erasable program, EPROM abbreviation of erasable programmable read-only memory. reusable, programmable, read-only memory. Much is a high-level language were introduced. Much is a high-level language are introduced. We often use English word in written the program in high-level language. High-level language are very easy to learn, understand, and write for programming. Examples of this generation are Intel 4004 chip was the first microprocessor. IBM, abbreviation of International Business Machine. Apple, Macintosh. Next generation is fifth generation. Next generation is fifth generation. It is present and the beyond. It is also called artificial intelligence. It is also called artificial intelligence. The main feature of the fifth generation are ULSI, ultra large scale integration. ULSI, ultra large scale integration technology. Development of the true artificial intelligence. Development of the natural language processing. Development of the natural language processing. Advancement in parallel processing. Advancement is a parallel processing. Advancement in a superconductor technology, more user-friendly interface, multimedia features. Availability of the very powerful and computer as a chapter read. Some computer types of these generations are desktop, laptop, notebook, ultrabook, Chromebook. Okay. Next heading is types of computer. There are three types of computer. We have divided into three types. First one is classification according to purpose. We have classified the according to purpose. According to purpose. Number one is general purpose. Number two is special purpose. Number one is general purpose. Number two is special purpose. Second is classification according to the data handle. Second is classification according to the data handle. Number one is analog computer. Number two is digital computer. Number three is hybrid computer. And last is classification according to the capacity. Number one is supercomputer. Number two is mainframe computer. Number three is mini computer. And number four is microcomputer. Okay, we have classified the computer according to the purpose. We have divided into two types: general purpose computer and special purpose computer. First one is general purpose computer. General purpose computers can perform all sort of work. They help in writing letters or applications and draw the pictures and diagrams. They also handle the industrial process of or business. Movies, games, and songs can also be played on them. To perform any job as a general purpose computer needs software according to the nature of the job. Software are available on the floppy disk or on CDs. CDs abbreviation compact disk. CDs abbreviation of compact disk. Software instructs the computer to perform the job as a requirement. Next heading is special purpose computers. Special purpose computers. A special purpose computer can do only one type of job. The software are built in their circuit. These computers are operated by the simple processing few buttons provided on them. Video games, Examples of these computers are video games, digital watch, calculator, dish antenna, receivers, system, radar, flight control system, industrial robots, etc. Are the example of special purpose computers. Now next we have classified the computer according to the data handling. Number one is analog computer, number two is digital computer, number three is hybrid computer. First heading is analog computer. Analog computer are special purpose computer and can perform only one job. Analog computers are used for measuring speed, weight, temperature, time, etc. These computers indicate data on the dice in the form of readings. Analog computers are used in cars for measuring speed, in balance for the measuring weight, in thermometer for the measuring temperature, etc. Analog computers do not have program. The user operates these computers by joining their electrical or mechanical parts in the special way. Next heading is digital computers. Digital computers are general purpose computers which can perform multiple jobs. Digital computers use data such as alphabets, numbers, symbols, and pictures. These computers display data on the monitor or LCD. LCD abbreviation of liquid crystal display. LCD abbreviation of liquid crystal display. Digital computers are used in business, education, research, scientific calculation, etc. Digital computers are programmable devices in which the user gives operating instructions through programs of the software. Next heading is hybrid computer. Hybrid computers are also special purpose computers. These computers are the combination of analog and digital. These computers are the combination of analog and digital. Hybrid computers receive data from different measurements like speed, flow, liquid pressure, weight, etc. and they convert them into the digital. These digital can be seen on the monitor or LCD screen. LCD abbreviation of liquid crystal display. Hybrid computers are the also programmable device in which a user can set values by processing the buttons or the key provided on it. Analog computers are the special purpose computer and can perform only one job. Analog computers are used for the measuring speed, weight, temperature, time, etc. These computers indicate data on them dice in the form of reading. Analog computers are used in cars for the measuring speed in balance, for measuring weight in temperature, for the measuring temperature, etc. Analog computers do not have program. The user operates these computers by joining their electrical or mechanical part in a special way. Digital computers are general purpose computers. Digital computers are general purpose computers which can perform multiple jobs. Digital computers are general purpose computers which can perform multiple jobs. Digital computers use data such as alphabetic numbers. Number example of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the numbers. Symbols, dot, question mark, at the rate, slash, and the pictures. These computers display data on a monitor. These computers display data on a monitor on LCD abbreviation or liquid crystal display. These computers display data on a monitor or LCD liquid crystal display. Digital computers are used in a business, education, research, scientific calculation, etc. Digital computers are used in business, education, research, scientific calculation, etc. Digital computers are programmable devices in which the user gives operating instruction through the programs or the software. Digital computers are programmable devices in which the user gives operating instruction through programs or software. Next is hybrid computer. Hybrid computers are also special purpose computer. Hybrid computer are also special purpose computer. These computers are the combination of analog and digital. These computers are also combination of analog and digital. Hybrid computers receive data from different measurements like speed, flow of liquid, pressures, weight, etc. Hybrid computers receive data from different measurements like speed, flow of liquid, pressure, weight, and etc. and convert them into the digits and convert them into the digit. These digits can be seen on a monitor or LCD screen. These digits can be seen on the monitor on a LCD screen. LCD abbreviation of liquid crystal display. LCD abbreviation of liquid crystal display. Hybrid computers are also programmable devices in which a user can set values by pressing the buttons or keys provided on it. Hybrid computers are also programmable devices in which a user can set values by pressing the buttons on keys provided on it. Now we have shared the home task. Now we have shared the home task. And this is a no CRQs, no ERQs. This is a short question and um, descriptive question. First one is define generation of computer. First one is define generation of computer. Second is write the 5 points of the analog computer with example. Write 5 points of the analog computer with example. Number 3, write 5 points of the digital computer with example. Write 5 points of the digital computers with example. Write 5 points of the hybrid computer with example. This is and next is the descriptive question. What are the characteristics of the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth generation of computer? What are the characteristics of first, second, third, fourth, and fifth generation of the computer? And draw the generation table. First generation, second generation, third, fourth, and fifth generation. And the third one is explain general purpose and special purpose computer. Third one is explain the general purpose computer and special purpose computer. Now develop 10 MCQs and develop 10 MCQs. And Allah Hafiz.